Oh boy.
Yeah. So we are about to get medieval on your behinds. I'm going to tell you right now.
That's right. And Bob, you're going to have to read this because I can't see the teleprompter.
Okay.
I'm Jen Dalton, by the way.
The Cincinnati Barbarians join us in studio to talk about how they're getting ready to suit up for the Cincinnati Siege.
First of all,
Cincinnati Siege.
There's something called the Cincinnati Siege, which
Correct.
is incredible.
Yes.
And look at them and how amazing they are.
And it's real,
yeah.
Like that's a thing.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
people,
Travis.
Do people do that a lot? They just knock on your shoulders like.
We're just beating on Travis.
So they're going to show us some examples of what they do.
Yeah.
But first, let's talk. Do we want to talk about what the Cincinnati, who you guys are?
Yeah. Who are the Cincinnati Barbarians?
And what you do?
We're the Cincinnati Barbarians. It's a lot what you see. We're an armored combat team. We like to beat each other up with axes. We do competitions, travel throughout the country. We're at the Ohio Renaissance Fair every year.
Sure.
We try to do a lot of things here in Cincinnati. We've got Siege next weekend. Excited for that. It's in Mount Orab. Doors open at 9:30. Please come out and watch us try to kill each other.
Can anybody come? Is this sort of a family affair kind of a thing?
It's an open event. It's a live sporting event.
And did I see that you have people coming from all over the world that are participating in this, that know how to do this?
There's teams all over the country. Obviously, Europe has a lot bigger standing than the U.S., but the U.S. is growing. We've got teams all across the U.S. as well, from New York to California. There's people everywhere.
And to be clear, what you're actually out there fighting. Like, you guys are really fighting. I mean,
it's all live combat.
It's all actual live combat, and they're in these uniforms, which we were saying puts into context what it must have been like back in the day to actually fight for your real life in these.
Well, and do you put together the armor yourself, the swords yourself? Where does all of the stuff come from?
There's a lot of different smiths. We do source a lot of it from Ukrainian blacksmiths. We've got another Red Snake Armory in Mexico that sends us a lot of stuff. We do the repairs ourselves, but I don't know how to make this stuff in a safe way.
I'm sort of amazed that you all found each other. Does that happen mostly at Ren fairs and things like that, with people who sort of take on this kind of interest?
It's a lot like that. I think most of the stories are similar. We walked past this and saw it and was like, what is that? And then it's over with.
Yeah, and I want to do that.
Once you get in the suit of armor and do it, it's a wrap for you.
Should we get into the Wheel of Weapons?
Do you mind if we spin the Wheel of Weapons?
Please.
All right.
And just to give you context, Wheel of Fortune Live is here in Cincinnati tonight, so we figured we would put our own spin on it since you guys are coming in and make a Wheel of Weapons. Spin
Here
the wheel.
we go.
So we'll spin the wheel, see where it lands, and you guys can show us and maybe do some sort of
Very exciting.
fight with that
The
particular
first stop
item.
on the Wheel of Weapons.
Come on, long swords. I'm reaching for long swords. Let's go. Big money, no whammies. Long. I'm calling
Do
it
we last long sword? Long
Okay,
swords.
So what is a long sword?
Yeah, Travis, you want to tell us about it first?
Alex has a long sword here. Oops.
Yep.
I don't know if he can hold it.
Alex has a long sword for us here, right?
I am going to so move out of the way.
No, I am too.
Obviously, much bigger reach. It's more flowy. This is what you think when you think of knights fighting. Watching two guys go at it with these is a lot of fun. You're hammering, you get the spins, you get to do all kinds of different stuff. In our sport, really, the only thing you're not allowed to do is stab.
No.
Other than that, you just pummel the crap out of each other.
You know what's really odd is Jen and I have the same rule here. Anything goes but stabbing.
Yep, no stabbing each other.
Stabbing is out.
Yeah, so
we just won't do that. Should we spin the wheel again?
Do it again.
You spin it
We
this
spin
time.
it this time? Okay.
We're to
So
spin
that
the
was
Wheel of
the long
Weapons
sword.
again.
I'm ducking
Is there
under the
anybody
long
here that you
sword.
guys can actually beat on each other a little bit?
Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
You want that back?
There you go. I'll hold this. Yeah, sure. It's very hard to hold a microphone in iron gloves.
Not long sword. We're going because we already did long sword.
Wow!
Poleaxes.
It's like a miracle. It landed on pole axes.
Oh.
These are the big boys. This is where you see the damage happen. Justin's got his big daddy right there. If you want to give me a couple.
Oh, I'll get out of the way while you give him a couple.
Terrifying.
There's no light. Oh,
No,
good
no.
Lord. That's so much harder than I
that is
expected.
Not, I didn't realize that was metal under there. I guess that's a good idea.
The equipment does its job.
It really does. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Should we do one more? We got time for one more?
We got time for one more, so let's see what we've got
Since I don't want to say the wheel got a bit of an assist last time, Jen, but it looked like the wheel got a little bit of an assist. Might need a little more oomph, and oh my gosh, what do you know?
It landed on maces.
It's maces. Talk to me about a mace.
Zane's got a mace over here for us. This is what we consider more of a newbie weapon because there's not much thought to it. It's just bulk. No matter how you use it, you're using it the right way.
Okay, well, why don't I get the heck out of the way?
Oh, I'm scared. I'm go behind the camera.
Oh, it's so, good.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, okay. Oh, on the thing?
Oh,
Okay.
on the shoulder.
Well, so let me ask you this, honestly. So you're out there, you're wailing on each other with large pieces of metal and whatnot. How do you know when to stop the fight?
The way the melees work is there's a lot of grappling involved.
Okay.
The rules are basically last team standing wins. So a big guy like Justin starts hitting you with that axe. You might take a couple, but eventually you go down.
Yeah.
Either someone throws you down or someone hits you hard enough that you're like, okay, I'm done.
So when you're on the ground, that's the sign to everybody else to say he's down or he's out.
Yep, once you're down, we move on to the next guy.
He's
and
not
start
fair game
hitting him.
anymore. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a favorite weapon?
Yes.
Oh, well, good.
Do you want us to hold something? Oh no. Okay, can you do it?
I'm a hand axe guy.
He's a hand.
I like to do a lot of grappling and wrestling, do judo throws. I love these, not so much for the chopping, because I get to grab people with it. Play around with them, grab their arms, twist them, get them behind their head. These are a lot of fun.
Could I hit you with that hand axe?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Just right here. I'm okay.
However you want, I got you.
Oh! That's fun. Let's do
I'm
that
gonna
again.
need to.
I'm not frustrated about anything. That doesn't make me feel lots better all the time. Can you come in every morning? Jen, you got to try that. That's pretty
I
awesome.
just want to try it real quick,
Okay.
and then I want to see them do it. I'm not good at this. See, I'm more of the grab. I'll do the grabbing too. There we go. See? Okay.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
Now, if we just turn you guys loose for a second, given the height of the lights here, we're not going to damage anything because literally the boss will kill us all.
Yes. Watch right behind. There's a light right there. So come in closer here to the center, and we'll kind of give folks an idea of what it would look like out in
The
Mount
floor
Orem.
is relatively new.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of bad ideas. This is on the list.
Well,
yeah.
I have a feeling the
Big
boss
lights.
is going to walk in.
Okay. Oh. Yep. Good. Okay. Watch the lights. Oh, good. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, good. All right. Oh. Okay. And with that, why don't we have Travis break down? Nice job, guys. Hug it out. That's a hug it out. That's exactly
really
how they
friends.
did it in medieval times
Right.
too. At the end, they would just hug it out.
Yeah.
Break down what's going on with the siege again in Mount Orem in case anybody wants to go, because that was wild.
Once again, this weekend, Saturday, doors open at 9:30. We've got 16 different teams of us. 100 different individual duels will happen on Sunday. You can buy tickets at the door at CincinnatiBarbarians.com.
CincinnatiBarbarians.com, and they're on social media. They've got some really great videos that are super fun to watch. So anybody can come out and check them out. I love it. Thank you so much. You guys spent so much time
Seriously,
coming
thank
out
you guys.
and getting
Hey,
ready. This
crew,
is
give them a round of
Yes,
applause because
really
that was
awesome.
unbelievable. Sure, you could stop watching now, but let's be honest, you want to see more. So click some of those links, or better yet, go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you'll catch more content from Local 12.